Hello YouTube. I am making a video on my mark that I made that I call Kalani. He is a mark that I made sometime after Christmas of 2020. I have slowly but surely modified him. Then, in the several months that I had him, and now he is, to me, I think, completely finished. And this is yeah, um, a lot of his, uh, a lot of his armor or little things that aren't the everything on this guy that that's not a joint, like some of his some of the smaller details on his head, torso, arms, hands, pelvis or legs are glued with a super glue gel. So I just glued the hand connectors on his feet to the feet pieces with the and I also glued the bulwark pieces to the ankles to give them more detail. I glued um these Hero Factory shoulder uh shoulder pads or whatever together on the those blue and gray pin or whatever they are pieces. I glued the armor on the orange piece. Basically everything is glued. I'm sorry if I keep saying that. The reason why I glued everything except the joints together is just so he's more stable and whatnot. Like this female to female CCBS piece that acts like the shoulders of this mark. That would that just due to how it's connected to this G1 green hand connector, it would uh like move around and it would mess uh the movement of the arms, and just due to the way it kind of moves, you have to like when you want him to move his arm forwards or backwards or do a 360 movement, you have to move it in a way that's a in an angle and whatnot. The reason why he's mostly just um made out of G1 bionicle pieces here and there, and with only having uh G by more recent pieces like the throw arms and the Soto armor only being the only things that are more recent things, and also also this gold bar and these two green studs only being more recent parts that on a mostly G1 looking mark. It's just due to the way his story is. His story is he was made by a robotic scientist named uh Anakin, and he's he was working with a scientist or a military like um a military like place, and he got permission to make his own robot, and they gave him a this old kind of robot head that was a prototype that never been made beyond this prototype. So he started to make this guy, and he made his the AI. Um, so he finished, and he basically looks like how he is today, except for um the stuff on his chest, the um ball guys both on his arms and his ankles, and he did not have the Hero Factory shoulder pads or fingers because he just, or even this thing, which is a custom made um uh jetpack, and also this thing right here uh near his waist. Basically he was just and also he did not have this orange piece. Basically he's just a less armored up robot that he is, and he did not have these black dots both on right here on his head, also right here. Um, and he did not have enough time to make He just wanted to show uh, his the people in charge of the place that Anakin, the creator of kalani, he wanted to show his superiors this guy, which after finishing finishing this guy up would be a multi-purpose robot, which is a engineer, mostly a builder, fighter, tactician. If I saw uh base kinda like a jack of all trades, more or less. And after 10 or so years after learning from uh Anakin and also his own kind of uh self-teaching, he essentially became uh a nice person who hates people who are mean to other people. He hates when someone is being treated not nicely, either by their parents or uh 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 ethnicity, sex, race, or just due to their religion. He does not like when someone is eating other people, like cannibalism, because that's because he thinks it's gross, and he does not like a certain person from World War II who did terrible things. He is kind of like he's kind of like a he loves America despite how some he likes America, but he knows America did some not so good stuff in the very uh dis dis uh very long past, but he tries to help us to become a better people, less and try to making us less greedy and less precious precious less mean mean with other people that is not from our uh birthland or whatever. And I hope you like this guy. um can leave a comment on this video on what you think of this guy, and I'll see you next time in another video. Goodbye.